Good day, Sash. Today, we are presenting about our work when recently my friends and I have traveled to one of the most beautiful country, which is Fiji. There are 5 people in my group. Starting from me, my name is Faisnuli, but you know me as D. And we have Vishalini, we have Darwin, we have Nazro, and we have the Brunei boy as well, which is Shami. So I'll be passing on to my friend, Darwin. He's going to present about the history of the Fiji. So sit tight and have a good day.
Hi there guys, I'm Darwin over here. Good afternoon sir. As today I want to talk about Fiji's history. I think so a lot of you guys doesn't know there's a country like Fiji even though me. So it's quite interesting is their histories over there. Okay, first of all, archaeological evidence suggests that Fiji has been inhabited initially by Melanesian people for more than 3,500 years. The first known contact with Europeans occurred in 1643 when the islands of Vanua, Levu and Tuami were explored by Abel Tasman. The majority of Fiji's islands were formed through volcanic activities. Think so about the volcanoes over there. Starting around 150 million years ago, quite a long time, 150 million years ago. Today, some geometric activity still occurs on the islands to Vanua, Levu and Tuami. Fiji has been inhabited since the second millennium BC and was settled first by Austronesians and later Melanesians with some Polynesian influence. Europeans visited Fiji from century and after a brief period as an independent kingdom. The British established the colony until 1970 when they gained independence as the domain of the Fiji. A republic was declared in 1987 following a series of coups. In 2016, Commander Frank Bainimarama seized the power. When the High Court ruled in 2009, military leadership was unlawful. President Ratu Defa Iliolo, whom the military had retained as nominal head of state, formally abrogated the constitution and reappointed Bainimarama. Later in 2009, Iliolo was replaced as the president by Ratu Ipli Nalatiko, kind of weird name. After years of delays, a democratic election was held on 17 September 2014. Bainimarama, Fiji's first party, won 59.2% of the vote, and the election was deemed credible by the internal observers. So this is the kind of history that Fiji's had before this. So I'll pass to next teammate who need to present over here. Thank you.
Welcome to the Culture Part Sash. My name is Faiz, but you know me as D. So I'm going to present about the culture part in Fiji. So if we look into a country that has more than 300 islands in it, it's pretty impossible to list down one by one all of the tradition, what are the unique things in that country. It's very, very impossible because obviously their country, their culture are well diverse. But my attention was caught by the traditional dance, which called the Meike dance. It's one of the traditional dance, which it's more into a storytelling kind of concept. And what makes the dance unique, they use their own music instrument, which they call lali. But to me, it's more into kind of like drum to me. So it's their own music instrument and it's accompanied by the rhythmic of clapping. That's what makes the dance unique to me and very, very riveting. So next, if we put aside all of the dance, all of the traditional games, the food, right? So if we look into the tradition itself, Fijian people believe that if you attend a funeral or marriage or any important occasion, and if you're presenting the sperm whale teeth, it that shows the respect to the host they host the events, the occasion. So if you present the sperm whale tip as a gift to the host, it shows that you respect them and you are very happy to be invited to their events. Other than that, I can say that almost all of the Fijian girls know how to weave their mats basket, or maybe craft the pottery, or even bark clothes, make the bark clothes. So I can say that almost all Fijian girls know how to do that, and I'm very happy to learn about that. And for the boys, they obviously didn't need to know how to carve the kava balls, or maybe the most popular tourist attraction, which called the cannibal fork. Yeah. So I think that's all for me. So I'm about to pass to my friends to present their parts. So thank you, Sir Ash.
Hello sir, good day for you. So my name is Muhammad Shami from the bin Najib bin Fazlin. I'm the Brunei boy. So I'm taking diploma in Islamic finance and I'm currently on my 4th semester. So as for my part and as for our group, we are actually talking about a country named Fiji. And as for my part, I'm going to talk about the lifestyle of Fiji that me and my friends have discovered and what we see from our journey. So what we have seen and what we have discovered that in Fiji, over half of the Fiji population is living below the poverty line. However, even though they're living in a poverty line, they are still living their life with a smile, which means that even though they are living in a poverty, but they're still happy with their life. The youth in Fiji people, they are become most urbanized in the big town as well as in cities. And then most of the youth people in Fiji is moving out from the place or the area due to education, searching for a job, for a better education, for a job. However, even though they're moving out, even though they have to move out from Fiji due to this reason, they're still, the people, especially youth, they are still not lost their culture and still much grounded to the tradition of their ancestors. Fiji people are very well disciplined and respectful in terms of their dressing, because they don't like those with low cut shirt with a shortest short, anything that seems disrespect.
Hi Sahesh, my name is Vishalini. I'm going to talk about the traditional food of Fijian that we have tried at Fiji. To be honest, their traditional foods are so delicious. My friends and I have tried few traditional foods of Fijian, which is lovo, kokoda, fish lolo, and duruka. Taro is also traditional foods of Fijian, but we didn't try taro. First, we will go for the lovo. Lovo is mainly prepared for a big event like wedding ceremony, like that. Secondly, we have tried duruka. Duruka has two varieties, which is red duruka and green duruka. We have tried green duruka because the green duruka is more smoother than the red color. Then we have tried fish lolo. Fish lolo is mainly and fully prepared by the fish. Next, we also have tried kokoda. Kokoda is the different dish that we have tried at Fiji, because it's made by fish, raw fish and coconut milk. The last is taro. Taro is similar to potato because it is heavy root vegetable. These are the foods that we have tried at Fiji. I will pass to my friend to explain about the places of attraction that we went. Thank you, Sahesh.
So my name is Muhammad Azafazi bin Muhammad Azri. So as for my part, I'm going to talk about places of attraction that we visited while we in Fiji. So me and my friends take a trip at very interesting place. So the first place that we chose was the Mamnuka Island. This island is famous with their crystal clear water. It makes you guys think that why I'm not born here, because the water is very clear, that you can see the deep down at the water, like you can see the sand. And then this island, what makes the island is so perfect is their blue sky. Like I can't even see that blue sky like that in Malaysia. So at the island we can ride horse. Even though I never ride a horse before, but I give it a try. At the first attempt I fall down and it was very painful, but I'm not give up since I'm already in pain. I might as well just give myself a scar, right, as a memory. So next, since I'm a jogging lover, I love our next visited. So we visit Sigatoka Sandans National Park. What's special about this, you might ask? Well, this place has very sensational sight from the highest peak. So we take a walk through a jungle to a coast that takes about 1 hour walk. And then last but not least, we don't want to miss our opportunity to learn about Fiji's history. So we chose Fiji Museum as our final destination while we in Fiji. This museum has many attractions like displays of culture and Fiji's native history. So that's all for our trip while in Fiji. See you guys in the next vlog.
In conclusion, Fiji is a very interesting place with a lot of different varieties of food, friendly people, and also a tourist friendly place. That's all from us, sir, and hope you enjoy it. Thank you.